Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita video blog, also known as San Juan Island Prepper or Living Simply in Fun. If you like the chat content, you can always send me a gift card at San Juan Island Prepper at AOL.com or San Juan Island Prepper at Yahoo.com. Also, we have a channel called San Juan Island Prepper. I'm your host, Fleet Admiral Krabby McCoffee. And right now it is coffee time with Rita. I'm going to give you the updates, and then we're going to be talking about prepping and more. That's right. So, some of you guys wondering what I've been up to, and people are sending me emails. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's our video? You're paying money for StreamYards. Why not use StreamYards? Well, let's just say I want to tell you guys a story, a little personal story. So the other day, I didn't call Zoe any names or anything, so don't worry about that. I actually said something to Zoe, and she got a little cranky with me. It was, but I call it a suggestion. Nothing more, nothing less, A lot of people have been asking me, when's her book coming out, in an email. Well, when you get it, when it's edited, whatever, then it's fine and dandy. So, today we're going to be talking about updates, so what I've been up to and etc. First of all, give that thumbs up, like, and subscribe button thing, and hit that bell notification. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a comer backer, welcome too. So, I haven't had any projects for Higgins, so, we got some new radio scanners coming out, so I'm hoping to get a hold of them to review for you. Yeah, I know Miss Zoe's probably sent. So Zoe messaged me a message. She's doing some book work, and she said something about boring. I think it was boring. Yeah, I can understand that. It be, yeah, kind of boring sucks type thing. But anywho, we're not going to talk about Zoe that much. So I gave a suggestion, and it upset her. So. Then we didn't talk, and then Wednesday she texted me with some pictures of some dinner and some cake she had for Valentine's Day. I said I'm happy for her. I had my Valentine's Day on Tuesday. I went into Anacortes with Chloe. We had a wonderful meal. Chloe took me to a nice place that did other things like seafood. So I wanted to thank Chloe. And then she got to see Baby Boy. That's what reason she came out. And when we were at it, we picked up some stuff. Anacortes had a deal on some stuff I needed. Shampoo, conditioner. Out here, can't find razors. Apparently the razors are, well, not good. So, as a woman, you know how it goes, okay? So, for some of you wondering what's going on in my life, well, I'm reading Sherlock Holmes. I'm also working on a project, which I spent numerous times. So let me tell you the story. So Monday night, after upsetting Zoe, yes, Monday I think it was, I decided to relax, and I couldn't sleep. Okay, I think it had to do with being excited to see Chloe and to have Valentine's early with her. She got her presents for me. She's all happy. And then what happened? Well, I got on the ferry really early. Not too early. I took the 8:05 boat. It left at like 8:15. I got in, and as I was on the boat, I was using my book. I always take this book. A lot of people, there's a joke behind this book. Let me show you the book, because I was playing a video game once on my Game Boy, and let's just say Zoe's like, turn that crap off. Yeah. So I always keep this book with me, and I use it as a reference book. So currently, yeah. So for some of you wondering what's going on in the world of Rita, or Krabby, I want to shout out to Pee Wee. Missy Pee Wee, hopefully you're doing fine, girl. So what happened? Okay. I get on the ferry, tired as heck. Chloe says to me, get an energy drink, a couple sandwiches. So And every sandwich on that boat doesn't taste right anymore. McDonald's makes a better tasty breakfast sandwich, but anyways. Then I had an energy drink. Then I get off the ferry after doing all my research. I have a list I went through. Got done with my list, um, and then get off the ferry, and then the hand radio, was Chloe said she was, not there yet. So what happened is she said meet me at the bus stop. So she went there and it was going to do circle. So I said okay. Now, so Chloe said, "Don't worry, I have money for the fare." Well, I get it. This lady was saying, and I was like, "What?" So she was bus driver was kind of getting angry, and finally I said, well, "Look, I'm hard of hearing." She said, "Oh, I'll be with you in a minute." Okay. Well, as soon as this lady with a walker and a wheelchair gets off, I get on, and she secures my little cart, the one that Zoe got me. So what happened? Well, we went to town, went and did some shopping and stuff, and the bacon was completely. We had three things. We had plenty of bacon. First thing of bacon I pulled to cook was bad. So hopefully this bacon here is not bad, or that bacon, or that bacon, or this bacon, or that bacon. So bacon, I tried to get some bacon for Zoe, being nice that I am. Unfortunately, Safeway was 70% cleaned out. Yeah, apparently a lot of people are going off island and going to Safeway to save a lot of money than going to the local stores. So, anyways, so we go and we do everything, and we didn't have time, so we walked around after lunch. We walked around Anacortes. We had a sit down lunch, and we got some tobacco. Yeah. So I'm running low on cherry tobacco. I'm also running low. I think is it in my pants? Yeah, I think it's in my pants. Let me check here. No, actually, it isn't in my pants. Huh? Anyways, I don't know where it went, so we'll figure it out later. So, anywho, so I decided after the whole thing, there's this blend. They 7-Eleven used to sell something called Cougar Blend. It's like $5 a can. Yes, I know, $5 is cheap. Fortunately, it's 7-Eleven. What do you expect? Hold on, where's my coat? Maybe it's in my coat. Let me show you. Yeah, here it is. So instead, we asked for Cougar Blend. They don't have Cougar Blend. They have Long Cut Wintergreen Husky. Yeah, never heard of that brand. That tastes pretty good. Made by the same company makes Skull. So anyway, so we got done with that. And we walked around town and picked up some other stuff, and then we decided to head back. And on our way back, I had a good lunch, and Chloe decided to pick me up some nugs from McDonald's. She was arguing, screaming, and so finally they got it taken care of. I got the nugs. She got a milkshake. Then we went to the thing. Now, let me just tell you, I burned a lot of calories on Tuesday. I ate all the nugs. Yeah, a big bunch of nugs. Zoe's seen me eat nugs and 2 Big Macs and everything else. So we get down in the harbor, and I talk to the ferry guy. Ferry guy says, "Yeah." I said, "Uh-huh." He says, the next boat that leaves is 6 p.m. if I miss this one. 6 p.m. Yeah, so finally, Chloe and I depart. We hug each other, she's all sad, and stuff, and she doesn't want to leave. So I told her there's some projects in the work that may help her. I'm working on. So what happens? So I get on the boat and I'm doing my paperwork, and this lady's sitting there and she's complaining about me being gassy, seafood and other things make a person gassy. Well, all of a sudden this lady looks at me, right? And she's like, "Are you okay?" I just went to sleep. Yeah, I put my book away and went to sleep. So finally I hear boats coming into Friday Harbor. Yeah. So I was like, damn, I'm tired, So, anywho. So then I get home, and before I get off the ferry, right? While the boat's still in Anacortes, I make a phone call to taxi service, right? I said I don't have any money. They get like $40 plus a month for me, anyways, or more. And talk to the lady. She's like, "Oh, is this for Zoe?" No, it's for me for once. Oh, I don't have any money, She says, "We do this as a donation. We know you give big contributions every month, 20 for dog, that 20 for this. Where do you need to go?" I said, "Home." She says, "From where?" "Ferry terminal." So I gave her that. She turns on the ferry tracker. When the boat gets in, I get a call from the driver. Wasn't my favorite driver, but it was a second favorite driver. She looks at me and she says, "Let's take everything out of the back cart," and then she folds it up, throws it in her car. And she says, "How are you doing?" I'm going, "I'm okay." So what happens? Well, she hears the radio. Chloe's like, "Oh yeah, I'm heading into Everett now. Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in a cab at home, home base. I'm gonna go home." And lady was so amazed. "Everett, where's these?" So I get home and I radio Chloe and I say, "Look, I'm not going to bed until you get home to the hotel." She's like, "Well, I can't push you to do it because, you know, you're, um, you're, um, you're home in bed." Well, I put on a TV show and I waited and waited. Finally, Chloe radios, "Hi Rita, I'm at home and I'm in bed." I'm sitting there good. And then I fell asleep for like 14 hours because I was up over 32 hours, probably 36, actually 38, I think, give or take. So I get up in the morning, when I get up, and this was Wednesday morning, right? And I figured, okay, um, from um, from the lovely Zoe, nothing, right? All right, cool. Then that night she tells me about this thing she did. Well, me and Zoe went over to this guy. I gotta tell you the story. Okay, this story is funny. This is more than funny. Okay, this is like king funny. Okay. So one day, this was a week ago last Wednesday. So a week ago last Wednesday. Today's Friday. Okay, so this was 9 days ago. Zoe and I go out after her appointment with her doctor. Yeah, she goes and sees a doctor weekly. Way to go, Zoe. So that's all you need to know. So afterwards, we do some errands. We go into the gas station. We go over to the hardware store. Yes, I have to get my batteries, and I did some other stuff. And then we decided to go over the brewery and have a couple brewskis. Well, the owner there was like, "Oh yeah," talking to me, and the owner realizes Moppy is a service dog. He's sleeping. Okay, we run into this guy. Funny story about that. I'll tell you later in that one. And then afterwards, Zoe, of course, was funny, and we went over to get some dinner. While we're having dinner, well, I said, "Look, you're past your time. You need to go home, right?" This is how I said it. You're past time. Now, I'm not being rude or anything. He's always all happy-go-lucky, in her own world. Between my drinking and her drinks, I went to the bank to get some cash back. Well, she texts me after I get the cash back. "I'm at the harbor." Oh, interesting. The beautiful Zoe's at the harbor. I go down there and meet this guy, right? He owns a boat. So by then I already had a cigar, so I cut it, smoked it on the boat with both Zoe, and it was just a fun night. So finally, Zoe and him go back to her. Well, he dropped Zoe off, and then me, I'm walking home. I'm just happy as hell. Your phone's ringing. It's Chloe. The radio's ringing. It's Chloe. It's Chloe. It's Zoe. It's um, yeah. So Chloe's, it was funny. So Chloe said to me, "You know what? You don't need to go and cater to." Chloe was very angry. "Can't Chloe cater because financially. So, but Chloe took care of lunch and dinner, and also took care of stuff that needed to be done because Amazon sold out on a lot of stuff right now as a prepper. So Wednesday, I turned around and I made. Excuse me if I run to the restroom real quick because I want to make sure I can tinkle without any problems. I have a UTI, by the way, urinary tract infection. So, anyway, so I get home Tuesday night. Wednesday I picked up some filet mignons and rib steaks and just cooked them up. Had some delicious dinner last night. So that's after I tried cooking up Wednesday some bacon. Bacon was funny smelling. I thought, okay, my sniffer must be not working. It's applewood. Nope. Neighbor knocked on my door Wednesday night and said, "What's that smell?" Bacon. Bacon's bad. Throw it out. So I backed it up, threw it out. Turns out bacon was bad. Yeah. So, anyways, I don't know if it was because it was completely frozen and it defrosted at 40-degree temperature or whatever. I don't know. But, anyways, I got the other bacons in the freezer and more bacon in the freezer. So, I had a nice dinner last night, and today I'm making hamburger helper, but I'm telling you, Higgins is like, "Where's the leftovers?" My leftovers. I had lunch and stuff, but anyway. So the thing is I didn't want to do anything Wednesday. Okay, I was exhausted. I got up and I was like on my own world, And so what I did was I did some light prepping. Now prepping can be anything from buying crap to other things. So what did I do? Well, as you guys can see in the background, if you can see it, I've been cleaning the counters and cleaning the stove top. I still got to sweep the floors, mop it. I vacuumed. Zoe was like, "Oh, I need to vacuum." Yes, well, Zoe's funny, but I did vacuum. Yeah. So today's plan is I'm going to finish up. I'm going to go and organize the table. As you can see, Zoe's probably, well, let me show you. So I got the carpets cleaned. The halls are clean. You can see I got the garbage cans there. My office is nearly clean, and the table here will be finished up, tidied soon. And then, so today's plan is table. For the first time ever, you gotta be fucking kidding me, stupid fucking son of a bitch. It's not even been touched, See, that's the problem, I can't stand when this thing just turns on automatically. It's like I don't want it, So, anyways, where was I? So, basically, as a prepper, today's prepping is I'm going to clean the table, clean the office. The office is nearly clear. Cardboard boxes. I actually broke down a lot of boxes recently. So yesterday I spent the day cleaning. That's the thing. Zoe she said something like, "What am I doing? Today." Well, yeah, I'm gonna do some light cleaning. As you can see, my dishes are done. I have piles of dishes. The bacon pan is right here. Gotta make sure she's put away. Today's plan is my hamburger helper. I just gotta find the lid. And yes, there is there. So one of the things I've been talking about, you guys, is I'm gonna make a hamburger helper for dinner, but as a prepper, I've been reading and doing other things. I'm still waiting to do other things, but I am, waiting for another shipment of milk to come in. I got some more powdered milk coming, thank God. I'm using the liquid milk from the gas station today, so I can, what do they call that? I can, get everything together. So Yeah. So a lot of people have been messaging me and they're like, uh, what's going on? And it's like, everything's okay, but, you know. So yesterday, Wednesday, I took a day off. Thursday, I did a lot of cleaning. Friday, today, I'm going to do some cleaning. Saturday, should have everything ready to go. But I broke down all the boxes that I can. The recycling boxes, bins full again. Too many people freaking stack them up. And then it was the weirdest thing in the world, I tell you. The weirdest thing in the world. So, also, I've been having some weird dreams, which, but anyways, so, um, anywho, so the point is I need to, rest as much as possible today. The UTI, I got the doctors. That's the other thing I was telling you. The prepper doctors are like, oh, you gotta come in. But so my helper, who works in one place, called up and asked for me to see a doctor. They had nothing available this morning. They don't have anything available for 3 weeks. So she finally called up and asked to schedule a friend through the scheduler, and her friend got in Monday. So she's like, well, what gives? So then she realized, look, you're discriminating against women's service dog. Why? Oh, well, the dog is aggressive. You don't want her there. They're trying to tell me to go off island, so, and so I'm trying to scare tickets to go. Chloe, of course, is getting angry because, this is pretty bad. So today's other job is I got to give my medicine today. It's this, right? Yes. So I got to give my medicine today. That'll balance me out a little bit, but not too much. And then, so, yeah. Anyways, I got medicine to give me, but yeah, I mean, my thing is, as a prepper, a lot of people have been asking me about what's going on in the world of food, and so forth. Now, my ramen went up in price yet again. And by the way, I just got to tell you, it took me 6 days to eat 6 pounds of gummy bears, so I burned it all off. But still, um, yeah. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Um, so right now, I got garbage bags coming too. Um, So sometimes you have to change out your food supplies when prices go high. So one of the things I was looking at is how high it's going, and like the other day, someone was asking me something. Apparently, someone messaged me and said, "Hey, I was trying to buy some chili the other day, and it went up to $6 a can." Turns out the chili was discontinued. So just to let you guys know, um, for what I understand, they discontinued it. Now Higgins, of course, this is the thing. The other day I was talking to someone about coffee, and again, as a prepper, one coffee company wanted like $28 for a can, right? So I Googled it. Turns out it was discontinued. So let me tell you, first of all, I was going to do a coffee review of this stuff here, Maxwell House French Roast. The can's nearly empty, thank God, because frankly, this is not a good coffee. But, waste not, want not. It gives you your caffeine, but this is what it is. So hopefully, once this can's empty, I can switch over to the U-Band and tell you what my thoughts are on U-Band. Because, U-Band's the next one in the arsenal. Now, I will tell you, the green can is another good blend. This one here. So I picked up this stuff here. European roast. Actually, Chloe got me a can of it last month, let me tell you. This stuff is not bad at all. This MJB, fine coffee since 1881, European roast. It's a dark blend. I gotta tell you, this coffee is pretty damn good. I mean, it's got a good flavor to it. I can drink this all the time. Now, Zoe, of course, thinks her other coffee is better, But, let me just tell you, Zoe has her opinions. I'm not going to belittle Zoe at all. Everyone has their own taste buds. When one person may think is tasty is another person's downfall. Like, for example, For example, the other day, Zoe and I were having lunch. I think it was Zoe took care of the lunch, if I remember correctly. Anyways, this guy didn't realize I said no tomatoes, right? Well, he put tomatoes on lettuce on my burger. So I took a bite of it. Made me sick. I thought it was bacon. So then he turns around and says, let me make it right for you. I said, thank you. Why? Because tomatoes make me sick. Literally, they will make my stomach sick. Raw tomatoes will make me literally barf. Yeah. And really, really fatigued. So as a prepper, you got to know what your limits are. So, but thing is I will not eat tomatoes. Now, last night, let me just tell you, the food bank came in last night after waiting a week. Apparently, they ran out of cheese again. Lady and I were talking about the cheese incident. They gave me some cheese the other day. It was American. Literally, that stuff you can put on a sandwich and melt. They gave me a 10-pound block of it. So 2 weeks ago, I just can't stand the cheese. I mean, look at this. 10-pound block down to 2 pounds. How can a man eat this type of cheese? It's a jelly, basically. Literally. Food bank? No, I'm not complaining about free food. I'm just saying, think about it from a prepper's point of view, right? The food bank never has any bread. So last night, my delivery lady who delivered me my food bank, she said, Rita, you're getting less and less food because the mini cans are literally crap. I said, here, you try it. So she went home, messaged me this morning. She didn't like the watered-down chicken soup. She didn't like the watered-down mushroom soup. And she surely held in like the watered-down tomato soup. What's that tell you? You can live on it, but it tastes utterly like crap. I've never had any worse soups. You want soups to prep? You want to prep with condensed soup. Plain and simple. So, my plan is I got to find my lid because I'm going to be making hamburger helper tonight. Yes. So one of my there we go. So I got one skillet. This time around I'm going to drain actually the fat off and put it in a can so I don't have to worry about, I'll put it in a strainer and then drain it. Then I'll put it back in the pan. Then I will put everything together because I don't want the fat in it. Maybe that's what's making my thing taste kind of funny. But I'm willing to try anything right now, But anywho, so I woke up. So last night, a little after midnight, I ended up having problems. And I thought, okay, well, maybe it's because, Zoe, she's, no, we're not going to be little Zoe. She's always, you need to eat better. Well, let's see what I had last night for dinner. I had a salad. I had a lettuce, carrot, onion, potato, salad. Yeah, cut it all up and I ate the whole damn thing too. And then before that, I needed a snack. I had 2 bananas. So then later I told Higgins, maybe I should try an orange or an apple. Yeah. You see, I didn't want anything to go to waste. So, I ate the salad last night. Now what's left in my bag, the goodies from the food bank is 1 onion, 6 red potatoes, 3 apples, and one of my favorite foods my husband can't understand that I will eat, lemons. I'll eat this lemon whole. I'll cut it up and eat it as a citrus thing. And then I got 2 oranges. I think these are oranges. I hope they're oranges. I hope they're not grapefruits. One time, funny story. One time my husband brought grapefruits. He didn't tell me. I got into it. I cut into it. I ate it. And my face was turning to like the bitter beer face. Grandpa. He looked at me and he laughed. He says, oh, God, that's classic. I said, what's wrong? He says, you ate a grapefruit. I said, I thought it was an orange. He said, no, it's a grapefruit. Anyway, so then last night, okay, here's the thing. I want to tell you a couple prepping tips for calorie, So as a prepper, your first thing you want to do in case of disaster is, if you don't have a stove, you can always eat things cold. Okay. Now, last night I tried a can of green beans. Okay. So first thing I did was before the green beans, I tried a can of pears. Okay. Yeah, pears were very low in calories. Then I tried a can of fruit cocktail, low in calories. Then I ate the green beans. Okay. Now the green beans only has like 20 calories. Okay, so think about it. The green beans have 20 calories, by the way. See right here, green beans, 20 calories. Yeah, farm fresh green beans. Then you decide, as a prepper, you want to try whole kernel corn, 80 calories. Think about it. You eat your canned vegetables down first. Yes. Then you go from there. Then when you're done, you can use other things. Yes. So, anywho, I've learned, and then on top of that, another thing that you might want to look into is you can get tomato sauce and you can basically make spaghetti too. So a lot of people like Chloe, she messaged me, "Oh, you're gonna go hungry." And I'm not. You can, with enough tomato sauce and stuff, all you can do is with almost 30 pounds of hamburger, I could literally make spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti, I mean, literally, food's not a problem. The problem is utilizing what you have. And so, it's like another thing is I knew a guy took 15 to 20-year beans and he basically soaked it for a week, cooked it up, and it was just fine and dandy the day it was packaged up. So beans don't go bad. So the prepper you need to know. So anyway, last night, what did I do? Well, besides watching Sherlock Holmes and BritBox, yes, I watched BritBox, I decided to do the final part of my reviews I needed to, not review reviews, but study in my game book. And then this morning, when I got out of bed, wasn't feeling too good. I was like, I literally contacted my advocates. They contacted the right people. We emailed back and forth. I was at my morning coffee. Oh, talking about coffee, okay. I got to tell you the funniest story. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, okay. So I'm minding my own business, and Higgins, he always emails me, get my butt out of bed, right? So I said to him, don't talk to me. I haven't had my 4 cups of coffee. My mom always said that. He says, oh, did you just tell me to fuck off? No, I just said I need my morning coffee. I mean, it's like, I don't really, with the water pipes freezing and Zoe showing up at like 9:45 every morning, she got on the 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever it was. She'd look at me, oh, Rita. I'd be like, don't talk to me. I need my coffee. The thing. I don't like being bothered in the wee hours of the morning, Mm-hmm. So, anywho, today's plan is I'm going to do some light tidying and TV show. Might put the TV show on. I got some reviews to do. 63 reviews. I should be able to hammer them out. Probably watch a bunch of them while I eat my supper tonight, which supper time should be easy. Easy. So anyways, I got a book I'm going to be studying soon, a school. I told Zoe, I will be not free for 6 weeks from 3:30 onwards on the online school thing, the Bible, a Bible seminary thing. We're going to be learning about the last week Jesus was alive. It's called the Last Week's Book. It should be delivered today. Hopefully it's brand new. That's what I paid for. So, there we go. As you can see, the coffee is emptied. So all we got to do now is Personally, I don't like this coffee, but I'm going to drink it down. Drink it out and everything else, Waste not, want not, So, the next thing I want to share with you in the coffee department is I'm going to be bringing in next month. Next month, I'm bringing in something called Axel House, like breakfast blend and or um, medium roast. So we're gonna be trying a little bit of other blends, and maybe just the regular standard view band. So give me 1 second. As you can see, the coffee is. I'm trying to filter them out myself. All right, peeps. So there you have it. So today's plan is lightly tidy, put on some TV. I'm gonna work in the living room here first. Then when I'm done, I want to get my supper prepared eventually. Um, but Zoe messaged me, asked me want to hang out. Well, one of those UTIs better, sweetie. Yeah. So not trying to avoid her, but I will tell you one thing, okay? All right, I don't mean to piss off anyone, okay? I did a suggestion. The suggestion didn't turn out to anyone's liking, especially Zoe's, which means we're both stupid in some ways. We got angry at little petty things, well, But my point is this, okay? For all you preppers out there, I love Zoe dearly as a sister. At least I got some time to go see Chloe. You guys got to hear this story though. So I'm in the McDumpers, and she's literally throwing a fit at a black woman, clearly like racist, And I'm sitting there going, "Oh my god," And she's like, rah, 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 "Well, they finally got it taken care of." And I said, "Well, we didn't have any problems, And she got. Then she says, "Are you going to come in?" No, no. So she comes out at the 7-Eleven. She said, "They didn't have any hot dogs. They didn't have any hot dogs, Rita. No hot dogs." So I go in and I'm standing with Zoe, and this lady says, "Can I help you, ma'am?" And I said, Oh, he's like, "I want some hot, spicy chicken tenders." Cool. So, anyways, but yeah, I mean, so Zoe said, when can we meet up? The thing is, I want to say it has been somewhat a semi blessing because I got the cleaning done. I mean, with me being home, I can get a lot more done, And Zoe knows I'm hermit anyways. I mean, literally, I saw a neighbor today. "Oh, you want to come by for some beers?" No. "Why don't you want to come by for some beers?" "Because I don't want any beer." "Well, I could bring you some of that Dugan's." "No, thanks." "Well, why don't you want to get that UTI?" "Oh, you're very track infection. Oh, it's not that bad, I bet." Look, a UTI is a UTI. A low wise metric. By the way, they idiots removed your statement. By the way, just to let you know. So basically, being a UTI, my buddy's like, "Oh, well, when you're gonna put my drill back together?" Dude, I'm on rest until I get rid of this UTI. And if I have to go to the emergency room, it's gonna be Monday, which could be a long-term Rona thing too. I took a Rona test, came back negative. Yeah, they removed it. Apparently, they're very pissed off, and my advocates, they've been trying to get a hold of the owner and the management company, and they won't get that. They refuse. So they think everything's gravy, by the way, metrics. It's wise, right? I'm going to call you wise. So, yeah, that's what happened. So, anyways, So currently, it is what it is. I did run into the owner though. He was over at the brewery, that store. He owns the brewery, and no problem. Moppy was sleeping under the table. So we now know, or I think he knows, that Moppy didn't go doo doo or pee pee in his store. Guy's discriminating piece of crap, in my opinion. But anyways, welcome to Coffee Time with Rita. Usually, I try to do this once a week, but I've been so busy cleaning. So, for some of you guys out there wondering what's going on, I got some games I got to play once I get done um, with my projects. I got some projects to do tomorrow and Sunday. And then, you know, I checked the Buy It Again program. Um, so, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about is UBAN. UBAN's pretty damn cheap. Maxwell House is another coffee that's pretty damn cheap. But I'm going to tell you, I do not like their French roast. So, French roast sucks. Now, I will try the Colombian coffee and I will try their medium roast because, well, those sound pretty good. They have a breakfast one, but yeah, the breakfast one is another one. They're pretty cheap depending as a prepper, Yeah, Hmm. They even have a half calf, but you know what? Half calf is not something you want. The Master Blend Light wasn't that good, in my opinion, unless I got one that was stale. I think I paid like $4 a can for it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm trying to find, whatever else. There's the dark roast. I wanted to try the dark roast, but they dropped it $9. By the way, as a prepper, you got to realize if coffee's $20 a can, it's because it is discontinued. Anything that's over $20 is more likely discontinued. So, anyways, that is why I'm also wanting to tell you I want to try chock full of nuts. Yeah. So the French roast is not available right now, I don't think, but I would not highly recommend it. Doesn't taste that tasty. Oh, it looks like I tried the. No, here's the smooth bold. Smooth bold. I don't know if that's available, but you know what? Yeah, so I purchased smooth bold. That tasted more like a cigar blend, in my opinion. I just couldn't believe the taste of it. So yeah, but I do not like green eggs and ham. I am no, just joking. The smooth bold and the smooth uh and the robust bold's not bad, but the Master Light, yeah, I bought like 8 cans of that on sale. But I'm telling you, oh my god, that stuff does not taste good at all. So, and the dark roast is discontinued. Otherwise, um, so if you look at their smooth bold and then there's robust, I believe, or smooth bold. Um, Yeah, the bold, and then there's the other one. And if they're discontinued, that means that or they're sold out. Now I do want to try chock full of nuts as well, just because it seems very interesting in the coffee field. Yes, I am actually looking at coffees right now, but as a prepper, you got to ask yourself how much are you willing to pay for coffee. Taster's Choice. Yeah, but Taster's Choice is actually, as a prepper, it is instant last time I checked. And I don't like instant coffee. I like dripping it in the coffee pot right there next to the fridge, this green one that moderator Fanny gave me, Mama Fanny gave me, but moderator Fanny passed away. So, bless her heart. So, anyways, a lot of people have been emailing me wondering what's going on in the world of police radios. Well, apparently, we're having some problems with radios right now because prices. Oh, this one went up $20 in the last 24 hours. So I guess there's a supply chain problem. So Anyways, a lot of preppers out there have been asking me, well, what about the new scanners? Well, they're due out this month and next month, but there's a lot of problems. Taster's choice. I'm gonna look that up actually. I'm just gonna look it up because that's what he said. I'm just curious. I think it's instant coffee. I'm not an instant coffee drinker myself. Kopi Luwak. Yep, it's instant coffee made by whatever it is. It looks expensive. Nescafe. Oh, I remember this stuff. I drank this crap over in Australia. That's what they believe coffee is instant coffee. They used to have to go down to a coffee house and ask for actual whole bean to be ground up and then put into the coffee pot. I'm telling you, the Australians do coffee a little different than anyone else in this world, by the way. Or Maxwell House, I already have Maxwell House. That's why I was complaining. I'm going to try different feed blends in Maxwell House, but this one here does not taste good. This French stuff does not taste good. French roast, I think it's called, not good at all. I'll tell you, the European roast ain't bad. The MJV, that's like $8 a can. So, anyways, I don't want to drink coffee all day, people. Yeah, so Maxwell House ain't bad, but the MJB is really good. The European blend, I have to say, I got an extra can of that. And once my testing of the U-Band Dark's done, I will go and next month I will be ordering 3 or 4 cans of coffee because coffee's got to be a staple in this prepper's house. Now, a lot of you say to me, well, why are you prepping a lot of coffee? Let me tell you. Prepping coffee and powdered milk is a staple in this household because, as Wise knows, there's no way to get to the grocery store that often. And I went to Safeway. Their prices were sold out. Let's just say, I was lucky to find basic razors just for my legs. So because razors are hard to come by. So technically that's the way it is, but it is what it is, So anywho, I see we got an email. I think, what is it? Higbobs? You watching Higbobs? Nope. Higbobs has not emailed again. Yes. So anyways, I just want to say it was a great pre-Valentine's Day with Chloe. Like I said, my meal was really good. Let me see. All right. Mm-hmm. So apparently, yeah, it was very good. Yes. And I got to tell you, she took good care of me. Yes. Yep. So, filet mignon, rib steak. Yep. She wanted to make sure I had some really tasty, tasty food, Yeah. With, crab, lobster, shrimp. I mean, she took good care of me, and I'm telling you, it was a blessing by itself. Yeah. It was a real blessing by itself, I wanted to thank her wholeheartedly, her heart, Yeah. It was a blessing. Yeah, so thank you, Chloe. So, I didn't have too bad, I enjoyed it. And then afterwards, we went to other places, same place. I'll tell you, this stuff here is an interesting can. Husky. I don't know. It's like $5 a can over in 7-Eleven, so can't complain. So my plan to you guys is I am giving you guys this update today because you guys have been wondering what's going on with the Rita. I got to tell you, the news was not that grand today. A lot of people have been emailing me saying what's going on and what's my opinion. Let's just say I cannot give you my true opinion. Otherwise, my channel may be flagged for my own opinion. So I could go to Rumble, but a lot of people like my YouTube channel more. So, but anywho, I just want to say it was pretty downright crappy due to the fact that it is what it is, you know. So I have I don't want to be warned. I don't need a warning. I don't need to be flagged just because someone doesn't like, you know, my channel. So yeah. So anywho, that's why I said what I said about it, you know. So anyways, a lot of people, you know, it's been what 11 days since I did a video. Yeah, people message me, they email me, and they say, "Hey, how come you haven't done a video?" Well, I had a meal with Chloe, my ex roommate. Yeah, seafood, and then afterwards we went and got some McDumpers on our way after we got done to 7-Eleven. So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh yes, about my channel. Okay, I know Zoe. She messages me from time to time. Oh, you need to go live. Well, I will. You see, I'm trying to get this place clean, so tidying up is more important than videos. Plus, the fact I don't get paid for it. Time is something that I don't want to spend a lot of time on because time is the essence, and money doesn't grow on trees. And so, you know, anywho, so one of the things, you know, is as oh yes, I see. Yes, I'm just checking my inbox here and see if we have any new emails. Let's see. This is Yahoo, so I always check AOL. Yeah, so there we go. Anyways, so I wanted to share that with you guys. That a lot of you guys, you message me and you say, "How come we haven't had a new update or a new vid or new this or new that?" And it's like because I don't get paid for it. Who did you have a meal with? Chloe. Haven't you ever seen moderator Chloe, also aka Chloe? My ex roommate. Coffee's done, so I finished the pot for the day. Now I can switch over to what Zoe classifies as her favorite beverage, water, which fine by me. So one of the things I gotta do is tinkle because I'm UTI. I know my bladder is full of coffee. All right, peeps. Hey, Pop, how you doing? What are you doing, Mommy? move my boots up here. My lovely Christmas boots Zoe gave me. Let's see, what do we got here? Yes. So if you know my moderator Chloe, my ex-roommate Wise, then you know that's who I went to have lunch and dinner with. So we had a great time. Of course, the screaming and yelling at the McDonald's employee was the highlight of my day, but you get how it is. So, but anyway, so for some of you out there wondering what's going on, I'll tell you. It is, as a prepper, just surviving day in and day out, watching TV, and I want to get this table clean. I think I'm going to use the filing cabinet to file away all the crap on the table. Cleaning the table up to make it look very presentable. That's what I want to do today. Then I want to go in the office, clean that up. I think I have to clean the little drawer up again. There's a couple of drawers I need to clean. Otherwise, I want to be very direct with you guys and say I'm determined to get this place cleaned before I get better from my illness of UTI. Now, a lot of people say, well, what do you do for UTI? You prep a lot of cranberry juice. Fortunately, cranberry juice in my household goes really good. I like cran apple. Can't stand cranberry itself. It's kind of tart. But anyways, so for you preppers out there, it's just a matter of whatever happens, But I am getting happy. I know Zoe will probably say jokingly, "Oh, you're doing a good job cleaning, but you didn't dust." Leave the dusting to me one day, okay? Right now, I'm just so damn tired. Having a UTI keeps your bladder basically in a full state all night, so your mind has to shut off and go to sleep for several hours. And when you wake up, you're like, oh, so I must have got maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep before I woke up. The sun hit my window and it was like baking me. My neighbor's like, oh, well, it's a beautiful day, Rita. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Rita. Yeah, beautiful day in the neighborhood, that's what he said. And I said to him, well, no drinking for me, man. So, but anyways, right now, for some of you out there, I do need to tell you the radio. I don't know if the radio is charged or not. That's the other thing. A lot of you guys have been asking about the radio. Radio does work pretty well. I mean, when I use it, I can talk to Chloe anywhere. And by the way, my phone service, I got to tell you about my phone service here. So the other day, I got a call, right? And it came in, there was something wrong with my billing info, right? Praise the Lord. That's what I said. Praise the Lord, right? That just leaves me with my cell phone, my internet bills paid, my Google Voice, and my 2 cell phones. Why would I care? I mean, literally, because the only one that calls me is my neighbor, and he's like, oh, drinky. Nope, don't want drinky. What I want is nothing. Hold on a second. Let me see if the radio's charged. All right, so some of you out there wondering, I got to do a radio check. Since I'm live, I will show you the radio check. Okay, so this is the Icom 501H for handheld. There's a better version. I think there's a 5G they just came out with. But anyways, this is 4G. It's cellular, but price is cheaper because we got it on sale. We were the only one cashed in on it. This radio goes everywhere I go, okay? So I'm on a ferry boat. This thing works better than the cell phone. I had a law enforcement officer Tuesday stop me, right? State Patrol. He's coming from the island over to the mainland. He stops me and he looks at me and he says, who the heck's Viper? None of your business, sir, unless you're detaining me. Then he realizes I'm using Icom. He says, you know how expensive those are? I said, yeah. I said, what about you guys? He's got his radio going, and they're like, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, encrypted? Yeah. Well, there you go. So what we're going to show you is how this works, okay? Volume is up to 30. Goes to 32. But anyways, here we go. Radio check. Viper, come in, Viper. Over. Now, when this light right above the antenna goes off, See? So what's your sit rep over?
Still at the clinic because the doctors are involved.
Will you keep me informed, Viper?
I will.
See? A prepper's tool is always good. These radios will come in handy more than a ham radio, and you don't need a license for them. And as long as they have the towers running, you can communicate nationwide. So, in my opinion, I find these radios to be really good. Yes. So, anywho, because it's been 1 hour and I don't want to tie up all the time tonight because, I got things to do. I'll explain what I'm doing. So, I'm going to clean. I'm going to put on my Sherlock Holmes TV. Then I'm going to clean. Then I'm going to tidy up. Then I'm going to tidy up. Yes. And then I'm going to put in my Sherlock Holmes again. Then I'm going to read my Sherlock Holmes. Then I'm going to cook my supper and get my medicine. Should do my medicine soon. Somehow I got a minor headache today. I don't know why. Lack of tobacco, maybe, or whatnot. I don't know. It's all good. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So my plan is once I get all the cleaning done, I'd like to finish up my spreadsheets, and then I still got reviews to watch. 63 reviews is lined up for this week. So God has truly been blessing me. A lot of people ask me, which reminds me, I got to tell you guys a story the other day, okay? So I got a guy, right? Friend of mine. I say guy because he is a man, old fart. So this guy claimed, right? Supposedly he allegedly stole him up $100,000 from his mom. She's in a nursing home apparently off island, and he claims it's a gift. She's got Alzheimer's. Okay, look at him. Look at this little Ewok. I know Uncle Higgins always calls him the Ewok. What do you guys think? Huh? Look how cute he is, baby. So he claims he's getting $2 million plus from his inheritance, even though his brothers are challenging him on it, right? So the judge has to make a decision. So, anyways, this guy steals money. That's what I understand from other sources, and there is evidence. Okay. Fortunately, I can't divulge the evidence, but let me just tell you, right? He thinks that everyone should go to school for 6 years, or go to work for 6 years, go to school for 6 to 10 years, and then live off the taxpayers the rest of their life and not work. Freaking freeloading mooch. So the other day, he comes to me. Look how beautiful my little doggy is, huh? What do you think, Wise? Where's Aunt Zoe? Yeah. She's at home, I think, taking a nap. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, it goes like this. Here we go. So, he claims everything should be given to him free, right? Well, I just heard from an advocate, they're not going to help because he's a boozer. He literally spends more money on booze and pot, and then he claims, "Oh well, the government owes me. I've been having a hard life. The government owes me. Look at me. The government owes me. I should have that free. Oh, I should have this free. I should have really." You don't see me complaining, right? Literally. So the other day, he says the government owes him. Government doesn't owe you jack diddly poop. That's one thing I tell you. You got to take care of yourself. So the other day, I was talking to Chloe. And Chloe said to me, "Hey, did you get on that program?" Well, yeah, the one program I did. So, what did that program do? It paid my electric bill for the next 3 months. Yeah, so to me, it's a blessing. Then, me basically being home, okay? Me being home. Hi. Me being home. Hi. Me being home. Me being home. It's been a blessing I can actually get cleaning done. Now, I As everyone knows, in my look, I don't have any treaters for you. No treaters, none, zero, zippity zappity zilchity. No, no treats. No, go lay down. Lay down. You're oh, maybe he needs water. Let's check on that. His water supply may be low. Want water? Oh yes, that's what you want. You're asking for water. Okay, let's fill it up. He doesn't like when I ask him if he wants water because, well, that's all he gets. Well, he doesn't get that. He's got a whole bunch of food. So before you guys think I'm stingy on food, which I'm not. See? His food bowl is right here. Which, by the way, as a prepper, I should go and top it up. You can top it up. Yes, I got a couple of bags I can top up. As a prepper, this is great. Let's see. This is salmon and lentils. Oh, God. Of course, smells like dog food, but still salmon and lentils. See? There we go. He's looking at me like, great, I get salmon and lentil. Nope, you get more. See, I'm going to stick some more in the box. All right, here we go. More salmon food. Why is it always salmon? Because that's what they give you. I wouldn't complain. It's free grub, in my opinion. We just gotta fill the bag up. Oh, shit. Damn it. See this? This is what happens when you have a book. All right. There we go. You fell on the floor. Yes, I know, son. Some of it came out. That's what happens when you're trying to fill that damn thing up. Now just slide it over, pull it up. There. Yeah. There you go. See? The ultimate prepper. Yeah. Yeah. salmon and more salmon. Now let's get the lid and throw it on. Oh, there we go. Food and water has been refilled, Mop. Good to go now, aren't you? Yeah. There you go, son. So, there you have Prepper's little dog food. So, yes. So, Moppy is cute. So, as I said, I got stuff planned today. I got to get the table cleaned, the office table, desk cleaned, and TV to watch. So, hopefully I can get everything done by 5 o'clock, 5:30, have supper. So, hopefully I can give you guys a Saturday edition with an update that you might be happy about, and a Sunday edition. And, yes. So, thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in today. If you have any questions or concerns, you may leave a comment down below. You also can send me an email at sanjuanislandprepper@aol.com or sanjuanislandprepper@yahoo.com. If you want me to review something, send me a message. I'll review it. If you want to send me a gift card, feel free to. Again, sanjuanislandprepper@yahoo.com or sanjuanislandprepper@aol.com. If there's any questions or concerns, let me know down below. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe buttons, wholesome fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Bell notification, thumbs up buttons, subscribe button. Keep the comments nice, so all we ask. And thank you so much. And look for another video soon. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell notification for new content. Thank you. And God bless you in everything you do.